Hello, 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 and welcome to my Pick Three at a Glance family and visitors and viewers. If you're a first time viewer to my channel, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. I consider you family also. All right, today is October the 8th, and what I do here, this is my strategy session for St. Louis, Missouri evening draw. Okay, I'm state specific for St. Louis, Missouri, because I feel that it's the best way for me to demonstrate the Pick Three at a Glance system and how it works. Also, we the home of no tic-tac-toe, no date subs, no riz, no flips, and no multiple 100 different rundowns that they use. What we do is we take 22 numbers, do the 1-1 rundown on them, and with them 22 numbers, each having the 1-1 rundown on them, you get all 1,000 numbers with their possible combinations. And they're so easy to track and see what numbers are falling and how they fall. And what we do is we track the numbers off, and by the law average, what numbers are left is the numbers we always got a record of that we can play when we hit. We don't have to guess. We don't have to look at other places for numbers. In each state, you have your own numbers. Each individual track their own numbers and see how the numbers are rolling and get a realistic picture of what's going on with the numbers. They can strategize. That's what my system is based off of. Each individual with my simple system, checking the numbers off, knowing how the numbers are being played. If you miss, you know how you missed and why you missed, and you can strategize. Pick three is the only lottery numbers that you can track and do this. It is only 1,000 numbers that you have to track, and with my system, I make it simple. So you can't do it with pick four because it's 10,000 numbers in one. The odds of 1 in 10,000. You can't track 10,000 numbers. And everything else to me over pick three is guess and luck. We're all luck for real. But pick three, we can strategize on for the simple fact. One thing about the 1,000 numbers, they have to rotate and change positions. And you can track them as they do that and make common sense decisions on what numbers to play. And when you do that, it makes us better players, and we have a better chance of banging them, as I call it, of getting them, because we can see the actual 1,000 numbers. So here we go right here. All right. My system here is, if you don't know why you're playing the numbers, don't play them. And the only way you're going to know why you're playing the number is actually tracking the 1,000 numbers, period. So here's me, St. Louis, Missouri evening draw. My everyday carry numbers at this time is 160076574. The reason why I'm carrying these numbers, I did this from tracking. I know that these numbers have not came straight in 15 years Missouri evening draw. So you see what I'm saying? These three numbers haven't came straight in 15 years. That's why it's important for you to track the numbers and see what they're doing. Also, by me using my system, I knew that none of these three numbers came last year in 2021 in their combination. They didn't come at all, or did they come in a six-way combination? These will be my more monetary running to the bank numbers. Because when they come, believe me, I will be running to the bank. Because I know these numbers have to come by law average. They got to catch up. All right. So now, these two already came this year. This 574 came recently. I caught it box, decent money, and it came 457. This here came twice already, but it didn't come like this. It came 760. I caught them for decent money because they my everyday carry. I'm going to carry. I don't know how long. You can just say I'm going to carry these for a long time, because when these numbers show up, by law average, you're going to get sick of looking at them. In my book. You're going to get sick of looking at them. When they come straight like this, that's my theory. You're going to get sick of looking at these three numbers. And when they do come up, you can just say, more money, Terry, running to the bank again, y'all. All right. That's because I track my own numbers. I know what's going on with my numbers at all times and where I'm playing them. And this hitting the next day stuff ain't going to do it. When you start following me and I start explaining, you're going to see why you're not going to find a system to hit the next day and the next day after that, and the next day after that. It's not going to happen because they got to figure out 1 in 1,000 odds. Them pretty steep odds. They ain't made to be easy to hit. But you can track the 1,000 numbers. That's one thing they might have forgot. That with my system, people can track them 1,000 numbers. And when you track them down, you can make a common sense decision on what numbers to play and how to play them with my system. Really simple. So here, with the Pick 3 at a glance, I strategize and I see what numbers in the middle of the year hadn't fallen out yet. And these are numbers I look to play. You're extracting the numbers off as they come in. All right? So that's what we do here. So these is 27 numbers left for the rest of the year to look at playing. And by law average, these numbers will start coming out. All right? Here, these ones that are circled, they came out already. And I hit them both because one of them is the 4, 5, 7 that came out. All right? These numbers, the way they're written here is the same way they're written on the Pick 3 at a glance sheet. So if you want, you can play them just like they are here if you play a straight box. Or if you play one of the numbers that's on there already, keep playing it the way you playing it and play it these numbers 50 cents straight if you want. That's the way I would do it. But this 4, 5, 7 and this 9, 1, 6. And as the numbers come out, I will be circling them so you can see how the method works, to see how the numbers are being take off through the law average. These here are the two that I said were mirror numbers, and they're opposite numbers of each other. And so by law average, I knew they were the only two left. I knew they had to come in. And they did. This here 961 came as 169. All right. Also, here's the doubles. There's only 9 of them left for the year after this 223. You see, I think it's 9. I had to add this 992. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, it's 10. I got to change it to 10, but you get the principle right now. I don't want to stop in the middle of the video. But right here is 10. I'll change that number. All right. These numbers are good to play. My strategy here, I'm looking at that 225 and then 770, because just like these were to mirror each other, these two doubles are to mirror each other. All right. Now, the triples, I don't invest a lot in triples because they only come out 3 times in a year on average. Last year, only 2 triples came out last year for the whole year. All right. They have the less chance of hitting. Your doubles next, and then, your straights, they got more of a chance because they can come 6 different ways. The doubles only come 3 different ways, and the triples only come 1 way at all. You got to play them to hit them. Okay? So, now, here we have front pair, back pairs. For the whole year, with my tracking, with my system at a glance, everything is checked off. You don't have to worry about adding up a whole lot of stuff or doing a lot of different things. All of it is going to be on, you can write it on a sheet of paper and check them off as they come out. Front pairs and back pairs. So you only got 5 front pairs. You got the 25, the 37, the 70, the 80, 86, and the 95. Back pair, you got the 38, the 38, the 32, and the 8s. Back pair. All right. Now, here's something. Single pairs. Tracking, knowing where the numbers at all the time. All right. Common sense. Make common sense decisions on how to play, because you can make those when you're tracking and looking at the actual numbers. 38. the pair ain't fail out in 100 days. So I can splurge a little, not splurge a little bit, but play a little bit more responsibly. Now, I would play this 38 on the back end, like a dollar box, not a dollar in Missouri, that'd be $60. Reason I say that, because 38 ain't failed on the back end all year yet. And it ain't failed in 100 days. So if you was playing a number with 38 in it, with the 3 and the 8, it's been over 100 days. And if you ain't been playing it, you've been falling off of it and don't know why you're playing it. But me, I can wait and see, okay, it's 100 days for the 38. I'm putting that on my list to play. I start a list of numbers that I'm going to play when I hit. All right? So, and I would play it, since it ain't played on the back end, I play it as 038, 138, 238, all the way down to 938, straight box. Or I would 50-cent box them. Anyway, depends on what your pocket is, but I would definitely right now, if I was just starting and looking for some numbers to play in Missouri, evening draw, I would definitely be playing this 3-8 pair. It's 90 days. It's 100 days since the pair played together. The 3 and the 8 played together. All right? My other strategy here, single number. Looking for where the single numbers fall in the line. What I did, I took a column here from 0 to 9. 0 to 9, 3 columns. And say 1, 2, 3 come out, I circle the 1, circle 2, and circle the 3. And then whatever number, if 3, 4, 5 come out, I circle the 3, I circle 4, I circle 5. If 9, 9, 0 come out, I circle the 9 and 0, or check them off. 7, 7, 6, 7, 7, 6. Wherever the numbers come out at, I'll mark them off on my column. Then whatever number that don't hit in the column or don't come out, then I know at a glance where I'm going to be playing that number. And if I got a number already that I'm playing with that number in it. For example, like 1, 2, 3 here. If I'm playing 1, 2, 3 and I check these off in the end of the month, I know I didn't check 2 in that front spot or 2 open here. I'm definitely going to play that 1, 2, 3 as 2, 1, 3 and 2, 3, 1. Because the chances of it, likelihood of coming out like that is great on the front end. And that's how you figure out how to hit them straight. As you start working these sheets, you're going to see it's going to be common sense to you. Oh, okay. 38 on the back end, ain't been out all year. Here's the 3-8 ain't played in 100 days. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to play 038, or I'm going to play 038 50-cent box, or 038 straight box. Those are common sense decisions you can make that you can't make with just the tic-tac-toe, the date sum, the grids, the flips, and things like that alone. You know, I'm probably stepping on some, I'd say tic-tac-toes, but I'm pretty sure I'm stepping on some toes because this ain't stuff that people want you to talk about. I'm pretty sure because I ain't seen nobody else talking about me. You know, I'm trying to keep it simple and keep it real. That's what I'm doing. And it's worked for me. That's why I'm sharing it. But yeah, ain't that common sense there? Just make three little slots there. And then when you know, if you got a number open that didn't play, you at least know where to play it at. Same here. You got a front pair and a back pair. If you're playing a number like anything with a 3 and an 8 in it, and you know the 3-8 ain't fail on the back end, you know your number, you're going to make sure you're playing that 3-8 on the back end or that 25 on the front end that ain't played. This is common sense stuff. If you see through the year that ain't none of these numbers fail because we're playing by the law of average, they got to change, they got to rotate, that you can build you a list of numbers to play and know when you hit where you're going to get your numbers and do no guessing. Can't you see here where you got your doubles, all the doubles left for the rest of the year and just grabbing any doubles out of the air and you got doubles you know ain't came in yet, you can play. Common sense solution. This is what we need to be doing. This is what we're going to do to bang them. And it ain't going to take, but it takes 10 minutes for me to pay. I got a piece of paper, one piece of paper you'll see on my channel. And I just posted it how I do it. I flipped it as on a short. I'm willing to give all this information away. I'm not charging nobody. I ain't tripping off charge because I do all right, believe me, y'all. Okay? I'm just trying to share the wealth. Okay? So, this is all you got to do. It takes 10 minutes for me to fill that paperwork out and know where every number and where everything is on them 1,000 numbers. Pick 3 is the only one you can do that on. I don't care what other game they got. These got to work by lower average. They got to change positions. I don't care what they use unless they start cheating electronically and they go on electronics. And I'll be able, once we start tracking them and they start doing something funny, you're going to be able to know they're doing something funny when you start tracking these numbers and see how they should be falling and how they should be rolling. I know one thing if they do, I know for sure they cheating because I've been tracking them long enough. When they do that electronic, they trip on me with that electronic. Game gonna be over because I know they cheating. That's one thing I ain't seen yet. I'm keeping it under my hat. When they do that one thing, I'ma know they messing with it. Okay, so this is it. This is Common Sense Solution to making us better pick 3 players. All right, and even I think our Missouri's website done crashed because I can't even get the evening numbers from yesterday, so I could tell y'all what evening number I played. I've been going on my phone, and the website is down. But this is enough general information for today for everybody to get and understand how the pick 3 at a glance system works. But yeah, I ain't worried about the website going down because I know my numbers I'm gonna play every day anyway. You know. All right. So thank everybody for visiting the channel, family. All right. And like I always say, I keep everything in perspective, people. I got a family member who's worth millions of dollars. Can't even get out of bed to go spend it. Your health is more important than anything you'll ever own. So, I mean, play this for fun. I enjoy doing this. That's why I do it. If it was agony and pain, and it was at one time, for I know what I know now. But I had to put things in perspective. As long as you got your health and your strength and your loved ones around you, you got everything money can't buy. You got everything money can't buy. So play them till they come. Peace and love. Make that money, y'all. God bless.